The latest on the shocking, and shocking is the word here, the assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump at a campaign rally in western Pennsylvania on Saturday. Trump and two other people were hurt. One person in the crowd was killed. At this hour, the former president is in Milwaukee. He arrived there for the Republican National Convention just over 24 hours after the attempt on his life. Last night, in a rare primetime Oval Office address, as you just saw, President Biden called on all Americans to lower the temperature on all of this political rhetoric, saying there is no place for violence in our politics.
Here's what happened Saturday. As the former president addressed a crowd of supporters, the sound of gunfire was heard. You can see Trump react as something appears to hit his ear. He ducks down and is surrounded by Secret Service agents. Trump then asks for his shoes and tells the Secret Service to wait before escorting him off stage so he can raise his fist in the air and yell fight. The shooter has been identified as a 20-year-old from a suburb of Pittsburgh. We know he fired from the rooftop of a building about 400 feet from the stage. A Secret Service sniper killed him just seconds later, and investigators believe he acted alone. We do not yet know his motive.
He's the kind of guy that would say, hey, baby, let's get away, let's go someplace, huh, where I don't care.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is WD3, and this is your Hill Report News Break. Well, hope you all are having a great day today on this Tuesday. Lots of stuff going on, but kind of slow in my opinion. I mean, right now, what I was looking at on TikTok was folks were remembering the Trump shooting about this time last year. It was very shocking. We hadn't experienced much of that as a country. Usually our politics is more rhetoric and more voting, but it got a little hairy this election season. Couple attempts on President Donald Trump's life, one at a golf course in Mar-a-Lago, one in western Pennsylvania. That's the one we're talking about today. I was checking out some clips from Tucker Carlson. You guys know Tucker Carlson, very famous right-wing alternative news outlet from the right wing. He has a guest who, I don't know if this is the same interview or if this guy's on again, but he was talking about some P. Diddy stuff, and the same guy, when he comes up, the eerie music comes on, right? He has something really conspiratorial to say. This guy is like super duper conspiracy. But he's saying that the Donald Trump shooting, he's pointing out this fact, that fact, and he's connecting some dots. And he's saying, man, maybe the CIA or whatever conspired and created this event for publicity. Stating that Donald Trump did ask for his shoes, no scarring on his ear, and he's asking to raise his fist instead of getting into safety. A lot of people want to know more about what went on there. You know, this would have affected our election. This would have affected, obviously, the future president. So I don't know. I was just listening to that. Let's revisit that event. You know, if we could make the president more safe by looking into these events. Guys, drop some more information, what you know. If you don't think it really happened the way that they say it happened, well, I don't know. State your case. It is a very significant historical event in presidential politics. It will be studied for years to come, so definitely add to the allure of the event. But right now, you guys, let's check out some clips so you guys will see exactly what we're talking about. Refresh your memory. This is WD3 Hill Report News Break. We'll be right back after these clips.
The shooting of Trump a year ago in Butler, Pennsylvania.
I wrote about that too. Do you know what I just read the other day? The guy who shot Thomas Crooks was the same guy who organized the protection of Trump. It was a catastrophically poorly set up defense of Trump. And they say, oh, he didn't get convicted of anything and other guys didn't. I go, well, so the guy who was in charge of making sure that after the assassination was done, he popped the assassin is somehow not getting prosecuted. Why am I not shocked?
So you're saying he was the Jack Ruby figure here?
He was the Jack Ruby figure, yes.
Notice the strange fold on Trump's right ear? It turns out he has deceived everyone. During a recent public event at the White House, sharp-eyed netizens noticed that on Trump's right ear, the one that allegedly experienced a gunshot, there were no bullet abrasions or suture scars, except for the wrinkles from aging. Medical knowledge indicates that ear cartilage can hardly regenerate completely, and this discovery has sparked doubts like a warning bell. Is Trump deliberately covering up something? First of all, the attack still lacks an official report, and no reliable sources have disclosed the identity of the perpetrator or details. Given Trump's flamboyant personality, if he had eggs for breakfast, he would probably promote it 800 times to everyone in the world. He has never mentioned the attacker's name, or even pushed for a large-scale investigation. Many netizens speculate that this might be a publicity stunt he orchestrated himself. More intriguingly, during a recent military parade, he specifically installed bulletproof glass on the stage, as if fearing another attack. Secondly, Trump has always claimed to be in robust health, but the recent exposure of bruises on his right hand and his strange standing posture at the G7 summit contradict his healthy image. Is it possible that at the age of 79, his healing ability is stronger than that of a 20-year-old? What's your take on this?
Hey, welcome back, you guys. This is WD3 Hill Report News Break. Yeah, we're talking about the attempted assassination of President Donald Trump, the candidate at that time. He was former president at that time. He was running for his second term, his third election, and boy, was it very eventful. We hadn't seen an attempt on a president's life or a candidate's life in a long time. And that event did shock the nation. It did make the Republican convention really interesting for people to watch, to see what President Trump's first appearance would be out on the other side of that attempt. I'll tell you what, it was very interesting to see how the tone shifted, and a lot of people are saying that is when he won the election, whenever he survived that assassination attempt, because of the sympathy, because of the inactivity of Joe Biden at that time. It was pretty much given to him. Then you add that event, it makes him look like a god figure, and those who were following him are like super infatuated with the idea of being MAGA now, because it's like, even a bullet couldn't stop him. So I don't know, guys. What do you think on this event? Or can we just be remembering a very significant historical event that did happen during the presidential campaign? FBI shady, CIA, all these guys, Secret Service, everybody was shady when it came to this. Lots of heads rolled, lots of people fired. The guys who are in place right now were supposed to be different, but a lot of people are finding out that a lot of the cover-up, conspiracy, and all this stuff is the same no matter who's in those offices. But this is WD3. I'd like to know what you guys think. Trump assassination is legend, part 2, right? It's WD3 Hill Report News Break. You guys have a great day.